speak about what Mare and I are doing. By the way, I'm Heather. I don't know if we've met so much on Facebook, but I wanted to speak a little bit to the tradition of the Nibi water ceremony, where we collect water from the headwaters of the river, and usually it's conducted by walking the length of the river from the headwaters all the way to the end, and bringing that water from the headwaters with you. And since Mary and I are doing the 100 miles of the Huron River, we're visiting the headwaters today, and we're collecting water from the headwaters, and here we are at the beginning of the Huron River. And I have collected some of the water into this pot, and the interesting thing about the Huron River is that there's actually two headwaters. One of them here at the outlet stream of Big Lake, which is through those trees, and the other one is actually at Indian Springs Park, which we'll be visiting next, and so I'm collecting both headwaters here in this pot. And I'm going to share with you a little bit from Mare.
All right, so this is so exciting to see kind of where the Huron starts. So Big Lake is that way, and this is an outlet stream, and a series of streams from Big Lake and then the Huron Swamp converge together to kind of form the start of the channel of the Huron. And as the Huron travels, there are all kinds of streams and creeks that feed in, and each one has its own character. And we were amazed because as we walked up to this little outlet stream, I just saw there's a bass swimming that's at least a foot long.
Do you see that bass in there, everyone?
Yeah, and there's bluegill, and like just in this tiny little outlet stream, so much life right off the bat coming, you know, from the rivers and the lakes. So,
yeah, they're splashing around over there. They're having fun. I think they're really happy. We gave the mother water Nibi the tobacco, and I think the fish are really excited about that.
So it's really neat to see just the headwaters. It's a tiny little stream, but from here comes this 104-mile river. So.
Right, and the journey starts with just a little trickle from the sky, right? And it comes all the way through here and goes all the way around to Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti, all the way out to Lake Erie, and of course from there, you know, eventually all waters, they end up in the ocean and recycling and doing the whole water cycle. So we're gonna walk the stream a little bit and kind of see the plants. We were just pointing out that there's wapato, so arrow plant,
And stinging nettle,
which
is also edible.
We got big cattails here, and I think the variety of plants really speaks to actually the quality of this water. Of course, the fish do too.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's pretty clean.
And these headwaters are important breeding grounds. So the fish will come upstream and spawn. So these little creeks that make up the Huron.
You can see things swimming. Maybe a crayfish.
Oh, frogs! This is fantastic. There is
really
great nature here.
Wow.
So this is where it begins.
Yeah.
Look at the frogs, they're everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
And that's also a bioindicator. So
Yeah.
frogs are a very sensitive species. So to see them here tells me that the water quality is good, which is...
Were they leopard frogs? I think I might have caught a little bit of that.
I don't know.
We'll see
Oh,
with the-
they are quick.
Whoa.
They must
They
be.
jump far.
Yeah.
See if we can sneak up on one.
They're small. If they are leopard frogs, they're... Oh, yeah, I see them. They're actually young green frogs. Ooh, there's one right here floating. There he goes.
Oh goodness.
I know. These are just young. So I bet these headwaters are also important for them, for the frogs to spawn. If there's that many young ones here.
Right.
Lots of arrowroot.
A lot of arrowroot. This is really fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. Do you hear them all squeaking as they
Oh my
hunt?
gosh. They're so cute. Oh, that one's floating. Oh, that one jumped.
These are first year ones.
Oh, so great.
What a little squeak. Shut up so people can hear.
Wow. And this plant, that's different than arrowroot. Do you know what plant that is?
I don't.
It's beautiful.
Oh, the white ones down there?
We can ID that one later. I think the white ones are arrowroot.
That's the arrowroot, and then we
But-
have these purple guys.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
We'll look them up.
It looks really great though.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Just gorgeous.
You know, so I made a Michigan No, the Minnesota floral I did, I had arrowroot in there. So I'm a painter. That's my other job that I do, other than being a wilderness traveler and nature person. But I painted a map of Minnesota, and I painted the native plants where they typically grow, and did the rivers as well in that piece. And arrowroot definitely made it in there.
That's so cool. So we're seeing native species all up in here, which is so exciting. We're also going to be on the lookout for non-native species during our trip. I just got trained in the River Stewards program, and I know a couple species to look out for. That's a crayfish burrow.
That's a crayfish burrow?
Yep. They will
What?
pile up the mud. Yep, there's a whole bunch here.
What?
So crayfish, that's another bioindicator. That's a good species to have.
Yep. There's this hole. Watch out for your feet.
The frogs.
Look at those frogs.
They're outrageous. They're absolutely everywhere. That's so exciting to see.
Oh, a deer trail.
Yeah.
A little polluted, so I think humans have been using that deer
Oh, I'm
trail.
sure. And up here ahead is Big Lake, which Big Lake is considered part of the Headwaters, so it must be spring-fed. And then the outlet stream makes up those headwaters.
Wow, this is great.
I know.
I feel fortunate that we're actually like walking and being able to feel and interact with the critters.
I'm thrilled we have access. So this is, I mean, there's definitely no trespassing signs on the other side of this, but this is public because this controls the water levels of Big Lake.
Right.
Which is right
and
up
it
here.
says don't touch that, which we will not.
No, we are respecting the local laws. Always a plus.
Yeah, very important. Wow, look at how tiny it gets.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I
just
might
coming
have to
through the
collect
stand.
a little more water right here just so I can get just the really tippy top. Wow. And there's vultures.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. And look at the fish swimming upstream here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I wonder if their progress is hindered by the dam. I wonder if they can get into the lake.
Oh, that's a really good point, Mare. Oh, I
That's-
see minnows in this little dammy area, so I bet when it rains they do.
Maybe, and that's a big issue with the Huron. There are a lot of dams that will block the progress of spawning fish. So like downriver, we're going to see Great Lakes species, whereas upriver they can't make it this far because there's a lot of impoundments that block that way. So, and this is part of Big Lake.
There's the vulture up there. And then I always call this slimy salad. I don't know what kind of aquatic plant it is, but you
Well,
can eat it.
And one of the ones we're going to keep our eyes open for are some invasive water plants too that, and natives.
Yeah. And then of course the lilies, which I think are a protected species. Is that true here? I think it is
Yes,
in
you are
Minnesota.
allowed to. So Heather's going to get a little bit more water from Big Lake. You almost got a frog. And onward next will be Indian Springs Metropark.
Yeah,
So
this is so cool.
get one more view here.
Beautiful flowers over there too.
See some loose stripe. And so this is the outlet stream. Here's where she begins.